In today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the muscles of the head and neck region. The first muscle we're going to start with is occipitofrontalis. Now, if we break that name down, occipito means back of the head, frontalis refers to the forehead. So we can see the frontal belly of occipitofrontalis here, and if we look at the back of the model, we can see the occipital belly at the back. So this muscle essentially runs over the top of our skull. Now, the purpose of occipitofrontalis is it's going to help raise the eyebrows up. Our second muscle we're going to look at lies over top of the temporal bone right here. This is called temporalis. Temporalis is one of our muscles for mastication. That means chewing. Next up, we're going to talk about the two circular muscles. If I look around the eye, I can see this circular muscle here. This muscle is called orbicularis oculi. Orb means circle, laris is an ending that implies small, and ocule means eye. So the small muscle that runs around the eye. Orbicularis oculi's job is essentially to close the eye. So imagine you see something scary, you close your eyes very tightly, that's orbicularis oculi. Running around the lips, we have orbicularis oris. Orbicularis, as we mentioned, means small circle, or means mouth. So orbicularis oris is the circular muscle around the mouth. This is the muscle that allows you to pucker your lips. Now, our next two muscles we find in the cheek region, so we're going to turn to the side to look at this model's cheek. The first one we can see, notice how it runs vertically. This is called the masseter. Masset means to chew. So the masseter is one of our muscles of mastication. Deep to the masseter, we see this muscle running in this direction. Not the little one here, the one below it. That's called the buccinator or buccinator muscle. A buccina is a trumpet, so the buccinator muscle is the trumpeter's muscle. This is what compresses your cheeks up against the teeth when you blow out, like when you play a trumpet. The last muscle we're going to see is down in the neck. It's this muscle right here. This muscle is called sternocleidomastoid, and it's named after its two origins and insertion. So it has an origin down on the manubrium of the sternum and the clavicle, so that's where we get sternocleido, and then its insertion is up on the mastoid process of the temporal bone right behind the ear, sternocleidomastoid. This muscle turns the head to the opposite side if we only contract one of our sternocleidomastoids. If we contract both sides, it allows you to look down.